So delighted to be here with each of you and with all of our playmates. Yes, look around, all the beautiful playmates. We're at 2 pages, so you may want to press that arrow so you can take everyone in, all these beautiful playmates. And something Resma Minicum said that I really love about a toy box, and I'm incorporating that. So let's pull out the toy box, yay, with all of our forms, right? So I'm excited. I'm Carolyn Renee. I'm zooming in from Atlanta and here co-hosting with Ignati in the Windy City. Ignati, where are you?
Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Big welcome to all of you from Chicago, the land of the Council of the Three Fires, the Potawatomi, the Ojibwe, and the Ottawa. And just welcoming you in your fullness. So grateful that you brought, your toolbox, your toy box to this week of InterPlay, International Week of InterPlay. So grateful that we're connected in so many different ways and that we can have these ways to play together, to be together, to see each other together. So excited for this evening and for just connecting into the future. So take a deep breath and let it out with a sigh.
All right, I see the light.
Thank you, Ignati, for that. Just a reminder to acknowledge my feet are planted here, the home of the Cherokee. This land was settled by those people and by the creek and the Muskogee. So please make sure you rename yourself or put it in the chat box. Just take a moment to twinkle your toes and let them just dig into the earth beneath you and remember. Thank you, Ignati, for that remembrance. Second, thank you so much, Ignati. I'm over here typing in this beautiful theme that we are celebrating belonging. Home is where you are heard. That's our Giving Wings campaign that we're in. Belonging. Home is where you are heard. So I was typing that in the chat box because I think it's such a beautiful theme. So I want to invite you to follow me. Yes, thank you, Shreyka.
I see the light. We are the light. I am the light. I see the light. We are the light. I am the light. We are the light. I am the light. I see the light. We are the light. I am the light. I see the light. We are the light. I see the light. We are the light. I see the light. We are the light. Yeah, I am the light. I am the light. I see the light. I am the light. I see the light. You can chant it with me. You say, I am the light. I see the light. We are the light. I see the light. Chant, chant, chant. Ha. Am the light. I see the light. We are the light. I am the light. I see the light. We are the light. You can chant it. Chant it with me. I am the light. I am the light. I see the light. We are the light. I am the light. I see the light. We are the light. I am the light. I see the light. We are the light. I see the light. I am the light. I'm happy on my way to my happiness. I'm happy on my way to my happiness. I'm happy on see the light. I am the light. We are the light. I am the light. We are the light. I see the light. We are the light. I see the light. I am the light. We are the light. We are the light. We are the light. Yeah,
And you can
yeah,
come
yeah.
off mute to give a little bit of a clap.
Yay! Thank
Love, love, love.
Yay!
Love.
So here we are off and here we are present. So for the next thing, we're going to ask everyone who is not performing today to just turn off your videos for a little bit for this next form. So if you're not performing, just turning off your video. Yeah, and if you're having trouble, we can always do it for you and then turn it back on. So I'm about to turn off Janet's video just for now. So Adi, will you remember to turn that back on later? Janet, okay, we got everyone. So these are our performers for the evening. We are going to do the Pittsburgh form on how interplay has transformed our lives. And we're gonna have Ade go first. So then he can handle the tech. But after turning off his camera, don't tell the audience. Shh, big secret. All right, here we go.
Hey! Hey! Yeah!
My first time at the Interplay was after the general election in 2016. Oh my God, I didn't know what I was stepping into. But what I do know is the tools of Interplay has helped me emotionally, mentally, physically, to help me deal with all the stuff that came up since. And for me, I find myself feeling grounded to be able to dance with all the BS and turn it into manure. Oh.
The joy of actually feeling my body. I wouldn't have so much fun dealing with pain if I didn't know how to play with it. Woo! Interplay today, tomorrow, forever.
I was on a very, very serious spiritual path. And then I found interplay. And interplay said, what? You want attention sometimes? What? You want to be loud and silly sometimes? What? You can, I can have that. I can have that. I can. Oh. Oh.
I was at a women's film festival the other night, and I came upon some interplayers and we started doing the weirdest, silliest song. I think it was about coconuts, but I can't remember anything other than coconuts. And people, the theater was full and everything. And I thought, oh my God, I get to be with these people who don't care that they are in a movie theater and they are making ridiculous gestures and singing a weird coconut song. And I've been doing this for many, many years.
Now, when I'm in a moment of frustration or I'm in a moment of excitement, I just might break into soul language. Or I might break into a tap dance. Or I might break into song. And I've been given permission to do anything and everything, all in the spirit of play from InterPlay.
When I was young, I had this dream that felt primal, that I was taking people who had various different disabilities or very elderly, and I was taking them up to the mountains. For the first time, they got to be in this different place. And right as soon as I started with InterPlay, I was at a conference and there was a dance. There's always a dance. And all the older people and people with disabilities were all sitting along the side, happy watching. And I went and just started doing hand dances with them. And it changed the whole energy in the room. Just a hand dance, just to play, and just to breathe together.
My people came over on the Mayflower. They were very serious people. And they brought to America the Puritan ethic of work. Well, I never was that bad or that good a worker. But boy, when the chance came for an ethic of play, there were no holes barred. There was openness everywhere. And I could imagine and play and sing and dance in congregations.
Finally unmuted. I fell into InterPlay through grief. Poof! And in an early dance, groveling on the floor, a big toe came into my field of vision and lifted me out of sadness. And now I understand my big toe can lift me from sadness or grief or despair. And your big toe 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 and all the big toes around the world and all the amazing body spirits that are attached to them. Oh my God. Wow. Pew. Pew.
It was through InterPlay that I discovered that I could be a grace billionaire. Because, you know, there's no limit to grace. You can keep pulling it in and you can share it easily. And even when you share it, it's still there. So every once in a while, if I'm feeling not so graceful, every once in a while, I go to the magic room and I open the door. And there inside is this great gold, glistening, gleaming cone of grace. There's more than I can possibly contain. And so I spread it around like glitter, like glitter, like glitter.
Incremental steps. Affirmation.
It's official. I'm weird. Yes. And it's also official. I earned my wings. Yay, last year. That's another story. This story, I had a birthday party last week, and at the cleanup, some of my neighbors was there. And one neighbor said, we did InterPlay there, thanks to my InterPlay friends. They led the Pittsburgh Forum of all things. And one of my neighbors at the end of the party, he said, that was nice. It was different though, but they had a lot of fun. So I'm weird. Yeah.
Well, when I found InterPlay, I was sort of weird already because I was a social worker and I was a dancer and I was a dancing social worker and people didn't understand. I mean, make up your mind. But I found a place and listen, I'm old. I'm old. And you want to know how different I am? 30 some years ago, I started this. And I've had playmates all this time. So, I mean, I would be way, way different. Oh, I don't even think I would like myself even a little bit if I hadn't had InterPlay. And through the pandemic, I mean, if anyone had asked me, would this work? I would say absolutely not. But it has.
Light, I see the light, we are the light. I see the light, we are the light. I am the light, we are the light. I see the light. I am the light, I see the light, we are the light. I am the light.
In 2010, I entered InterPlace with grief, hurting my back and twisting my back. I didn't know how heavy it was until I could be lifted of it. Just by telling my story, just by having it be witnessed, just by having people honor the grief I was carrying. Ever since then, I was convinced.
I am the light, I see the light, we are the light. I see the light, I am the light, we are the light. Thank you, InterPlay. Thank you, InterPlay. Thank you, InterPlay. Thank you, InterPlay.
Yes, everyone can come back on. Yes, you can turn your videos back on.
Yes.
Unmute if you want to give us some verbal yays.
Yay.
Yes, yay.
Oh, it's so good to see the audience. Yay.
Excellent.
Yes. Thank you, family. Let's all throw up a heart like this. Send out that love. Okay. Beautiful.
Heart to
Yes,
heart.
thank you.
Yum, 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 heart to heart. Thank you, inner players. Thank you, Bonnie. Yeah, yeah.
And thank you, Shoyinka.
I am light. I see the light. Ha! I see the light. I see the light. I see the light. We are the light. I am the light. We are the light. I see the light. We are the light. I am the light. We see the light. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yum, yum.
Take a deep breath and let it out with a sigh.
Ah.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, everyone. So we're going to go into the rotating gesture choir with Christine, Cece, Phil, Penny, and Karen about how interplay has allowed me to soar on the wings of play.
So, as a certified, licensed, official, serious person, Interplay has done some magic. Sometimes we call it inner play magic. It has done some magical things. Like it's taught me how to it's taught me how to and it's really taught me how to connect here and here, here, all across the globe.
So it turns out I was in a connection room all by myself. And I had so much fun. And like, would that have happened if I did not know something about play? Because play is what's possible, what is possible in any given moment. And then I started noticing, and I said to myself, Cece, that's good noticing. And I had that like, woo, it's like, wow, how interplay brings everything into this like space of grace, a space of grace that is global. Yum, yum, yum.
One of the really interesting things about interplay is that when you get together with people and tell your stories or dance with them or do a one-handed thing or even whatever it is that we do, it creates this really interesting and really kind of intense connection. Interesting, not intense like I can't stand it, but really kind of a nice direct connection. And those connections persevere over time and space. So when we come back together, it's like we've never been apart. It's kind of magical. It's kind of magical. It's kind of magical.
I feel you. Do you feel me? I
was just telling somebody like 6 years ago. It's like, no, 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 no. I don't want to do virtual interplay online. And now I was in Australia the other day. And then I flew over to Cassandra's treehouse. I am so grateful for all this flying around and landing.
Ooh. Oh. Sometimes you wonder, how can I get through? And then a gesture comes out from you, and the other arrives to take your hand too, and all of a sudden, there's not me, there's not you. There's a plaga java makashiboko samakatabaga kamatu. And jagadi makatuba and somi gadu. And chusti makatuka lakatuka tipskititu and sala ebaja. And I learn from you, and I give you what I know, and I take what you have, and together we create celebration and salve.
Woo! Yes, yes, yes.
Wow.
Yes,
Yum, yum, yum,
yes.
yum,
Woo!
yum, yum.
Yes.
And the crowd goes wild again. Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, thank you so much. Such heartwarming storytelling. Thank you. Yes. And Penny, yes, that beautiful song. Thank you. Can we just show some more love? Okay, I know we got the emojis, but isn't this so much more fun? Send that love. Yes.
Yum, 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 heart to heart. Love, 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 love. Heart to heart.
Thank you, Shriyanka. And now we're going to get into some shape and stillness, something we all know how to do so well. And we're going to invite our playmate, Teresa Cunningham from the East Coast over there on the East Coast. I don't know where you are these days, Teresa. However, I know what you bring, that magic you bring. And she's going to share a poem, and Shriyanka's going to play the flute. And we are going to do some shape in stillness. And we want to invite maybe 75% stillness. And we're going to do this on gallery view so we can all play together while Teresa shares this beautiful poem and Shriyanka plays the beautiful flute. And there's a little magic that's going to happen when we sense that group body ending. We're going to melt. We're going to pause for about 15 seconds, and then we're going to melt into neutral. Isn't that fly? We're melting into neutral. I love it. Okay, so give a little love here and let's go ahead.
I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings by Maya Angelou. The free bird leaps on the back of the wind, floats downstream till the current ends, and dips his wings in the orange sun rays and dares to claim the sky. But a bird that stalks down his narrow cage can seldom see through his bars of rage. His wings are clipped and his feet are tied, so he opens his throat to sing. The caged bird sings with fearful trill of the things unknown but longed for still. And his tune is heard on the distant hill, for the caged bird sings of freedom. The free bird thinks of another breeze, and the trade winds soft through the sighing trees, and the fat worms waiting on a dawn bright lawn, and he names the sky his own. But a caged bird stands on the grave of dreams. His shadow shouts on a nightmare scream. His bird wings are clipped and his feet are tied, so he opens his throat to sing. The caged bird sings with a fearful trill of things unknown but longed for still. And his tune is heard on the distant hill, for the caged bird sings of freedom.
Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Teresa.
How goes wild? Yes. Teresa, thank you. Priyanka, thank you. So beautiful. So beautiful. Thank you so much. Can we just place our hand on our heart this time like this and then just send some loving vibrations out? Because that was just beautiful. Touching. Yes. Thank you.
Spirit love. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Shoya. Thank you,
So,
InterPlayer.
We have this beautiful theme that we're playing with this year, and you know, Ignati's going to say a little bit more later about giving wings, but our theme, belonging. Home is where you are heard. Belonging. Let's take that in with a breath. Belonging. Home is where you are heard. Let's take that in one more time, and just looking into the magical lens of interplay, allowing that to go into our cellular bodies and creating more of that in our play together, a place where we can be heard, home, belonging. So I want to invite you to just put a word in the chat box. Like, what does that, how does that speak to your heart? Any word, or it could be a phrase. And Jennifer Denning, our illustrious board president for Body Wisdom, Interplay Body Wisdom, yay, is going to come and share a story. Because you know we do that really well.
President.
Okay, got that. Thank you for the correction. The amazing Jennifer Denning, we know that's true. Amazing, yes. So put in the chat box how that's resonating. How is that theme resonating with you? A phrase, a word. And Jennifer's gonna pick one, and then she's gonna share a story with us. Might be a DT3, might be a big body, we don't know. But she's gonna get it out of that toy box. Bring it on.
I've had a really big year this year. I turned 50. I got my MSW. I'm getting a divorce. I turned 50. I got my MSW. I'm getting a divorce. I turned 50. I got my MSW. I'm getting a divorce. I turned 50. I got my MSW. I'm getting a divorce. I'm getting a divorce. Affirmation. 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 Interplay is giving me this tool of affirmation. And so, like, what am I gonna do turning 50? I invited some dear friends, many who are on this screen, or a few of them. I bought some roses. I invited them to dinner. You for listening so well. For you, laughter. For you, sister of my soul. And rose 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 and transformation. Transformation. The giving, the receiving, the seeing, the giving, the receiving, the giving, the receiving. My little childhood self. Wanting, 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 wanting. And there's still parts of me that want so much. Thank you, Interplay. It's okay for me to really, really want things so much sometimes. But for you, a rose. For you, a rose. Thank you, sister. Thank you, sister. Thank you. And me, filled. Me, filled. I turned 50. I got my MSW. And you know my clients are taking lots of deep, deep breaths. And I'm getting a divorce. And I'm getting a divorce. And I grieved and I breathed and I danced and I breathed. I grieved, I danced, I breathed, grieved, and I danced because Interplay frees me to be silly and surprise myself and also slow that shit down and find space, mystery, and the next true thing.
Yeah. Yay, Jennifer. Yay.
Yeah.
Yes. Amazing.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yum, 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 yum.
Take a deep breath, everyone. Let it out with a sigh.
My body, my choice. My body, my choice. My body, my body. My body, my choice. My body, my choice. My body, my choice. My body, my body. Peace. My body. Love. My body, my body, my body, my body. Joy, 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 joy. My body, my choice. My body, my choice. Love, love. Good health, good health, good health. Grace. My body, my choice. My body, my choice. Good health. And ease. And ease. And ease. My body, my body, my body, my body, my body, my choice, my choice, my choice. My body, my choice.
Woo, yeah. Woo, 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 woo.
Yay!
Yeah.
Bravo! Yay!
Woo, woo, woo,
Beautiful.
woo, woo. You know, interplay can have many applications and can dance side by side with many different things, beliefs, passions, communities. So we're just going to hear from these fabulous interplay leaders about the different ways that they have applied interplay with a side-by-side story. Take a breath.
Oh, I was the only person besides my husband in the state of Texas that had ever heard the word interplay, at least the way we use it.
So, everyone, before we start reading together, just find a little movement with your hand.
We started a meeting with an executive at Trinity Communities about bringing interplay on Mondays to the homeless men.
So I started rounding people up in the different cities, and we went to the prison. We went to the prison? Oh,
And we
every
went.
quarter.
So, for the children to find their way into Judaism, into Torah study, into loving the traditions, we find the verbs and we play from there.
There was openness. So every Monday for 3 years, Ade, Jennifer, and I would go play for an hour. And on Wednesdays, Christine and I would go play with the homeless women and share interplay for 3 years, nonstop.
So one day when I was about to go to the prison, I was texting or whatever with Cynthia. And you know how we always go about how do we describe it? How do we describe it? And she said, interplay is about freedom. Can you sell freedom?
So here's the thing. Jewish people aren't known for being terribly embodied. They're pretty much intellectual and in here. And they love the opportunity to express something. Yeah, sonama ha ocean hamikosa.
And the opportunities that Ruth Showalter has created in the international community with CIS, so beautiful. And Christine with Women Connected in Wisdom, bringing interplay to all the things.
So the prisoners, they are so grateful. They were so grateful. And they would say to us, thank you so much for coming, because for the time that you've been here, we've not been in prison.
And so we start with that primal pulse of life and light. And as I bring in the stories of the ancestors, bring in the rituals, shaking the lulav and honoring the directions, they're getting it in their bodies from the start.
Flying interplay now, post-pandemic, we've been outside and we are inviting everyone to bring their toy box as we bring our toy box, and we all play together with the forms and the tools of interplay, making Atlanta an even more joyful, fun place in which to coexist.
And you know, you can sell freedom at the prison. You can. Those ladies, 45 seconds is all it takes for them to figure out that's what this is about.
And to have a classroom teacher learn how to play with their students, how to get people up and moving and breathing and just singing and making sounds.
And look, we can play with the women, we can play with the men. The executives, they didn't know what we were talking about. Hey, come on, let's show you. Raise your hand. Make a shape. Make jerky motion. Make it smooth.
And then they find their own gesture, their listening gesture. And the room gets so deeply silent.
And at the mental health facility, this woman, she just looks up at me and says, "This is so fun."
Yay! Yes. Woot.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for just sharing so many beautiful, deep, powerful stories. And I know that the ways that interplay has impacted people's lives and touched people's lives and changed people's lives, it's hard to count. It's just organically gone to places, and it's gone to places because of all of you, for your leadership, for just showing up as players, for telling other people about why it's important to you. So just want to thank you all for just being here and being part of this community. You belong here, and that is our bottom line. That is our goal. That is what we are raising up. And I want to thank everyone who has joined the Giving Wings this week. We have 7 new Giving Wings people this week. Yay! Yes!
Yeah.
As we are concluding the week, we are hoping for just 3 more people to come into this circle of monthly giving or yearly giving, and to create more accessible programming so that more people can access these transformational tools. It's hard to explain exactly what interplay is, as we all know. It's structured yet open, so that all people can experience their fullness in their bodies and in their lives. Our songs, stories, dances, and experiences can happen all side by side, honoring the complexity and the simplicity side by side. More and more people are in need of this feeling that we have of belonging to ourselves, to our own bodies, and belonging with people. Humans need people and need to be in our fullness with other people. And so it takes around $4,000 for one person to complete this training program from start to finish, from the life practice program to the leader training. Accessibility to these transformational practices is our greatest priority. It is what we do. We have the money because of people like you. We have the support. So will you support gifted emerging leaders by joining the Giving Wings Circle? And this circle is of over 100 interplayers who are committed to this long-term incremental giving. And it's with a pledge of at least 5 years or ongoing. And you can join at any level. There is, a $200 a month. There is a $84 a month. There's a $40 a month. There's a $25 a month. So we just hope that you will join this circle, and we are gathering monthly to just kind of say thank you and to get together as a group body.
Thank you, Cassandra. I love you, interplayers. I love you from over here, interplayers. So we can all breathe with ease, not to interrupt the spiritual love that flows through us to create compilations of rhythms, conversations that motivate, stimulate clear destinations with determinations to activate love in all of our relations, to activate love in all of our relations. I love you, interplayers. I love you from over here, interplayers. A force of energy rippling through the frequencies, landing on all of your hearts and souls, saying yes to your missions from my position. Saying yes to your mission from my position. Celebrating energetic collaborations, celebrating those energetic collaborations. I love you, interplayers. I love you from over here. Feeling the pain, the sadness, the disappointment, the guilt, the shame, the grieving. I love you, interplayers. I love you from over here. Chant with me. I love you, interplayers. I love you from over here. Chant it with me, y'all. I love you, interplayers. I love you from over here. I love you, interplayers. I love you from over here. So breathe with ease. Thank you, Cassandra. Thank you, Spirit Love. Thank you, Shoyenka. Thank you, Interplay, Body Wisdom. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm a gift. You're a gift. Together we create melodies with harmonies. We're making peace for the world to see. I'm a gift. You're a gift. Together we create melodies with harmonies. We're making peace for the world to see. And say, I'm a gift. You're a gift. Come on. We create melodies with harmonies. We're making peace for the world to see. Say, I'm a gift. You're a gift. Together we create melodies with harmonies. We're making peace for the world to see. Say, I'm a gift. You're a gift. Together we create melodies with harmonies. We're making peace for the world to see. Say, I'm a gift. Come on. You're a gift. Together we create melodies with harmonies. We're making peace for the world to see. I'm a gift. You're a gift. Together we create melodies with harmonies, making peace for the world to see. Thank you, Interplay and Interplayers.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
So, yes, I would love to just acknowledge. I'm looking, it's live at the document. So I just want to like acknowledge that we got 2 more people to join the Giving Wings. Yes, so we are at 9 out of 10. So I know that one more person is here in this space, in this room, that could possibly do $25 a month with a pledge of 5 years. And thank you. If you are new Giving Wings and are comfortable being honored right now, private message me and say, yes, I am comfortable, or no, I am not comfortable, because I want to honor you by name, but I don't want to honor you by name if you don't want to be honored by name. So message me if you want to do that, and we'll do it after this our finale form. So the next thing we are doing is the gentle follow and lead with 3 sentence stories with our wings, because the Giving Wings literally gives wings to interplay so that we can soar a future with more interplay.
Fly, 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 fly.
with more interplay. It's like a ripe and in-season peach, juicy, sweet, the perfect timing, nourishing, delicious. It's what our body needs and what our body wants.
Fly, 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 flying through love.
And alongside that, it's like your favorite piece of cake. And it changes your flavor. What kind of cake do you like? Is it chocolate? Is it strawberry? That's interplay. Yes, enjoy your cake. Play.
Fly, 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 fly in love. Fly.
Wow. I belong.
My body. Ooh. Oh, wait.
You go, your body can go first.
Oh, I was going to say my body can be with your body, and my body spirit feels your body spirit, and maybe it's you, and maybe it's somebody on the street, and we will never meet, but our body spirits have touched.
Fly, souls flying, souls are flying.
I was just saying to my friends last night, I know why I'm so happy. Because I feel like I belong right here with you. And I can help other people play more and feel that belonging. Even when it gets kind of yes, interplay. We all belong.
Flying souls are flying. Souls are flying. The souls are flying. Souls are flying.
So what if in the future, what if instead of political debates, like they had to sing us a song, they had to maybe tell us some soul language so we could really see their souls? What if we danced? What if we danced with all the hard stuff and the politics?
Freedom.
Interplay lets me and everyone else show up exactly as we are. And nobody tries to save anyone. So I've showed up at Interplay just crying and sitting on the floor, and I feel supported, and I feel like nobody is judging anything. Or my introvert is just really out, and I'm just kind of not wanting to join. And I still belong. However we show up, we belong.
Souls are soaring, souls are soaring, souls are soaring, soaring souls, liberation.
So this could actually happen really soon. Do you know, I don't know how it is with you and your relatives, but don't you know someone who's like a relative who could use a little interplay? And very near in the future, we're going to have the nerve to say, you know, you could use a little interplay, or, you could use a little interplay. You could use a little interplay.
Souls are soaring, creating the soul.
So in the future, people will play together with their issues. You'll be just seeing somebody at the bank or the gas station, and you'll just be plugging in your modern machine that just runs on energy and play, and you'll kind of maybe like, instead of saying, "Hey, hi, how are you? I'm fine. How are you? How's the kids? They're fine." You'll just dance a little. You'll just dance a little and become normal to move just a little, even in public, even just to say hello, even with strangers.
Flying, flying, I'm flying high. On InterPlay, I'm flying high.
So my granddaughter, she's been doing InterPlay since almost she was born. So she has a head start, and I'm just picturing her with all her friends when they grow up, as they are growing up. They're recognizing play is not just for kids, and grown-ups need it even more. I mean, I think these kids are going to realize that so they can play with their problems.
Spread your wings, fly, 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 fly. Fly, 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 fly.
So in the future, interplay will become so normalized. If you're having a really bad day and you go to the grocery store and you're just like, or other people will actually join you and take deep breaths with you. You might even have a whole conversation.
Soaring, soaring, spread your wings, we are soaring.
In the future, I may meet someone on the street and we'll make eye contact. And then we'll smile. And then we'll start a one-hand dance. That turns into a partner dance. That turns into a contact dance. And all those around us will laugh and be joyful and begin to dance as well.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you, InterPlayers. Thank you, Body Wisdom. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yes. So we're going to, Carolyn Renee is going to lead us in a dance on behalf of, but before that, I just want to honor some of our new Giving Wings and our current Giving Wings. So I would love if everyone could just turn off their cameras for 1 second. And first, I just want to acknowledge the very, very, very new, fresh Giving Wings people that just recently joined. Okay, so we got some new Giving Wings. We got Teresa Cunningham as a new Giving Wings, and we got Carolyn Renee as a new Giving Wings just this week, and Leroy. So turn on your cameras. Turn on your cameras. Thank you for joining the circle. And if you just became Giving Wings this week, turn on your camera. Turn on your camera. I'm private messaged a couple people that I know that recently became. Marsha, if you'd like to turn on your camera, or Olaf or Jamie. Yay. Thank you so much. Yes, Olaf and Jamie, thank you for becoming Giving Wings this week, raising you up, lifting you up, thanking you. And if you have been Giving Wings, you can turn on your camera and join us so we can just thank you and see your faces. Thank you, Spruce, Krista, Phil, Monisha, Christine, Lucy, Cece, Sheila, Penny, Cassandra, Karen, Marianne, Anne, and Coke. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank
Love you.
you.
I love
Love
you so
you.
much, I'll never hold back. I love you so much, I'll never hold back. I love you so much, I'll never hold back. Yeah. Thank you, inner players.
Yes. And I'll pass it to Carolyn Renee to
Oh,
close us
thank
out.
you so much, Ignati. And thank you, family. Look at your
Yeah.
playmates. Let's just take a moment, just a moment, because we got an after party waiting to happen. So let's just take a moment and look at each other. We just have one page now. I don't know. But anyway, just take everybody in, and if you're comfortable coming off camera to be taken in and send some love through your eyes, from your heart. Let that love emanate from your heart through your eyes and penetrate the souls of each person here. And send appreciation also to Phil and Cynthia. Come on, let's give it up. We love you all for the gift of interplay. Thank you. Yes, Mo.
Yeah.
Yes, Mo. Come on, throw those hearts up. Right.
We say
And
thank you.
Shoryeka's gonna play for us, and we're gonna do a dance on behalf of belonging and interplay in the future that we dreamt into, and we're gonna bring forth together. So let's get up and let's dance. Let's celebrate. Yes.
Interplay.
Move your body.
Yeah. Hey! Yeah. Thank you, inner players.
Thank you, Eddie, for holding up tech.
Thank you for directing tonight, Nadia. Tech, our day on tech, and Carolyn Renee, choreographer. Yay! To all the performers. Yeah. We love you, inner players. We love the inner players. Yes, we do. Thank you, interplay. Thank you, inner players. Thank you, ancestors, to all of our ancestors. Yeah. To all the ancestors that moved through us, that brought us all together to interplay, to interplay, to interplay, to interplay, to interplay, to interplay. Yeah, interplay is interplay. Ha! Unlocking the wisdom of your body while in community playing. Yes. My body and your body
are one and divine.
When we come together, let us tap into love. My body and your body are one and divine. So when we come together, let us tap into love. One more. My body and your body are one and divine. When we come together, let us tap into love. Yum.
Thank you, Shoryeka, for
Yes.
music
Thank
director today. Thank you. Yes.
Yes. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Carolyn Renee,
Thank
Shoyinka
you,
Ade.
Thank you, Ignati.
And thank you for being such amazing players, for playing with us and witnessing today.
Do we stay here for the party?
And now it's the after party. So here we are, after party. So this will be like the casual part of the program. If you are like, I feel good, feel free to sign off. We are in full gratitude for your presence today and for your generosity, and for just being with us and being in this really amazing community. So this concludes the performance part, but now we're going to continue with a little bit of an after party. Yes, Mwah, if you're signing off. Yes, goodbye. Mwah. Mwah.